Wah. Eh. Hello. Yeah, let me grab some background music for drawing stream. I feel like it's always been a while since I've done this, so I'm still getting used to this right now, guys. You guys hear the background music? Is it too quiet, too loud? Oh shit! I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. I was testing out mic stuff, so I actually left my reverb on. There's music? Hold on, let me get it. Do you hear it? Do we hear the music, everybody? Alrighty. Let me know if it's too quiet, too loud. I'll adjust it. Make it a little lower for me. Yes, the art streams. Okay, so I'm gonna be really honest. I think another reason why I don't do art streams that often anymore is because I mostly draw on my iPad, and because of Apple things, basically that iPad is the only Apple product I've ever owned. So I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out a smooth way to be able to stream on my iPad. My tablet is not bad at all. I'm just not used to drawing on my tablet. Well, more than my tablet, I guess using Clip Studio. For convenience-wise, I've always used Procreate. I think Procreate was the easiest program for me to use. So just keep in mind, it's gonna be a little journey because I'm going to be trying to refigure out all of the stuff I have on Clip Studio, all of the buttons, the settings, and also my Torbox Elite. For those that don't know what the Torbox Elite is, it is a special Bluetooth tool that a lot of artists and Photoshop editors use as a shortcut key. I would recommend searching it up online. I honestly recommend it to everybody. It's a very nice thing to have, but it is very expensive. Yeah, and I kind of forgot what all of my buttons do on my Torbox Elite, so that's also gonna be a journey. Yeah. So I've always, oops, I actually hit my mic with my Torbox. So I've also had issues in my previous art streams where I kind of always would look at my blank canvas and just not figure out what the fuck I wanted to draw. So this time I have a prompt for me. I made it easier. I sketched out everything with the colors. I was originally not going to finish this up because I wasn't sure if I wanted to finish this one up, not gonna lie. But I can't really think of anything else. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, it's a little experiment. Alright. Let me adjust my chair. Okay. Oh, okay, this is so... Alright, Torbox Elite. Okay, this was that. Okay, this was the Zoom. Okay. We're learning shit. Okay, I remember this. I think go back was the second button right here. The size. Okay, the size. Okay. We're getting a hang of it. We're getting a hang of it. You know, I think it's also a nice thing to do. I think the reason why I was very open to do an art stream was because I kind of wanted to show that I can draw. I actually got a comment on one of my recent YouTube VODs. I deleted it and everything, but this person was claiming that I was doing AI art because they were kind of there's no way you're popping out art for each of your thumbnails, for every one of your VODs that you're sending out. There's no way. And I was kind of huh. I mean, I don't really think my art looks like AI, but okay. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's another, if I post this VOD, maybe it'll give people reassurance that I'm not AI arting my thumbnails. I'm drawing them. But yes. Hello B, hi Bunny, and hi Croc. Croc always here to say stinky. Stanky, yes, stinky stanky. I'm stinky stanky, you guys are stinky stanky too. Everybody's stinky stanky here. Oh, thank you, thank you. Also, I do see the message you put out for the HDMI stuff. I do have HDMI and stuff like that, but I would have to definitely see where I can take that. I'll have to do my research, basically. Can you add some smell? No, no, no. So I did originally have something because I needed to use, I believe, I don't know if you guys were ever there, but I remember I streamed my Animal Crossing from my Nintendo Switch. I think I had a capture card to stream my Switch. I'll see if I can do it. What do you mean do it or leave? What do you mean? This is... Here, hold up. We can do something real quick. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. Oh, okay. We opened that up. Oh, it feels so, guys. It feels insanely weird right now to use Is this what you wanted? Is this what this was? Is that what it is? The eye bags, and then like what? Where do you want the smelly to go? You can put the smelly like... Yeah, there you go. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. Before I continue. Yeah, it feels really weird right now to use this tablet and try to figure out Clip Studio again. I have the... I don't know what the most recent iPad is, but the one I got before was the iPad 12.9 inch Pro. The iPad Pro, 12.9 inch. With the Apple Pen, the second generation pen. I feel like a lot of people forget when you buy an iPad to draw, you have to buy the pen, right? Obviously. I also recommend to buy one of those paper-like screen display things where you put over your screen glass, where when you draw, it feels like you're drawing on paper. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you gotta do you, man. Like, I feel like this goes for a lot of people. A lot of artists will say this. I feel like the equipment is not really gonna matter much. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the equipment does not matter. It's what you feel comfortable with, guys, right? I have this giant ass tablet in front of me, and let me tell you, I feel so much more comfortable with the iPad, and it's significantly smaller. Like, I have the Torbox Elite and everything. This whole setup I have in front of me right now that I actually, like, got and set up for our streams in general. I think, like, the Torbox Elite was, like, 200. This tablet was on sale, which is why I got it on, like, Cyber Mondays on Amazon, which is why I was able to afford it at that time. But this tablet itself on the original price is over 1,000, like 1K something. But guys, like, I'll be sitting here with this setup and I still feel more comfortable with the iPad, you know? There's also moments where I feel comfortable with the screenless tablet. That, like, this just a simple $50 Wacom, like, screenless tablet, right? I also really enjoyed that. I actually started with that. And I really enjoyed it. I think the only reason why I don't use it anymore is because the pen for that tablet died. For anything, not just art. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you gotta do you, right? You always have to think about, also you have to think about, you know, the size, right? For example, I hadn't thought about the size of this tablet, and my desk is very small. which is another thing. I have to move everything to the side and move everything to fit my tablet on my table. I also have to like treat this as another screen. I had to buy a separate HDMI cable for this tablet because I needed to connect it to my computer to make it... Oh yeah, this is a third screen, by the way, computer, you know? Read that. But also you have to keep in mind, right? Like, can your PC handle 3 monitors or 2 monitors, right? How many specs, you know, here and there? It's a lot. It's a lot more than I thought before I got this. After I got this tablet, I came across issues and then I couldn't use it because I had to fix those issues. Also, hey, Otoko Panda. Alright, we're getting rid of this. But yes, I'm gonna take my time to figure this out. What do you mean put that back? Nuh-uh, guys. Guys, so, oh, by the way, for those that don't know, this is, obviously it's me, right? This is me. And this is Kota. These two are... We're both basically wearing a character's outfit from Eternal Return Black Survival. Honestly, I could whip out their design right now. Hold up. Let me grab their design real quick, guys. I want to show you basically I want to show you so you guys have a better idea of what's going on here. I don't know. Here we go. So this is Debi and Marlene. It's a skin. It's a cosmetic skin for them. But this is the outfit. Yeah. So this is Debi, this is Marlene. So this is the representation, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I don't see a link for commission price. Guys. Commissions are a little bit scary. I still think it's scary. I don't know. I've given it thought because I know Bunny mentioned it. I promise I will. I'm just very insecure. Yeah, the swords look... Okay, so this is like one other thing. Like, it's like my weakness. I kind of suck at drawing swords and like other cosmetic items in terms of drawing. So I'm a little bit scared on how the sword is gonna turn out, but you gotta see. Yeah. I put a laptop on my Amazon wishlist so I can use it for stuff. Oh. Laptops work too. Like, guys, if you buy you also need to think about, right? What's most convenient? Oh shit. Okay, so in terms when situations like these, and then you fill. Where's the bucket tool? There's no bucket tool. Shit. If only this was Procreate. Shit. Oh shit. Okay, I see it. I'm just blind. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's set this up a little bit. I want to definitely continue drawing this. I'm gonna try my best to keep track because I want to draw myself and Kota separately for sure. Okay. I think we'll draw the weapon first. It might be better to draw the weapon first. Because the weapon is the first thing in sight in front of everybody. So that might be the better play here. Question is, I'm a little bit stuck on what I use to line. Oh, okay, wait a minute. There's a line art pencil. What do you look like? Oh, I kind of don't like it. It's not really crisp. Do you see that? It's a little bit blurry, if you can tell. I personally don't like blurry line art pencils, but I think it's just because it doesn't fit with the art style that I have. That's another thing. You always want to... Oh, what the fuck? It like turns dark after. Like... Should we experiment, guys? Should we make this a little bit of experimentation today? Oh, this one's a little bit crisp. Hold up. The best way I usually... I usually like to say, whenever I like to test pens out, I draw the eye and see where that takes me. How comfortable it is for me to line the eye real quick. Is it just too thick? Yeah, like, see, these are the moments where it's like, I'll see, like, the little things that I don't like when it comes to line arting with this pen already. It takes me... The issue is that it takes me a couple strokes to be able to, like, get it as dark as I want. Because... you know what? It's not bad! Okay, hold up. I don't know. How are you liking this pencil, chat? We'll try something else. How about that? I shall use... What is this? Oh, what the... Okay, hold up. See if I can draw it exactly my... I'll draw her teleporting bread. Okay. Not gonna lie, guys. This one kind of hits. This one hits a bit more. That's so interesting. I kind of... Huh. Should we stick with this? I think we should stick with this. Which one was this? No, it wasn't that. Guys, I forgot which one it was! Shit! Was it this one? It kind of looks like it. Oh yes, hold up, sorry. This is another thing with drawing streams. I kind of lose track of like what you guys type in the chat. Hold on, let me catch up real quick. A reactive PNG? I've never done a reactive PNG. Is there like a specific style you're looking for the reactive PNG? Multiple Panda, out of curiosity. Hate laptops. Personally, Apple products. Personally, Apple products besides iPads. I don't know. I've just never had Apple products in general. So like, the only thing I have is the iPad. And I still get confused by a lot of the functions that Apple has. So recently, I've been trying to make sure that perspective matters. So if Kota's looking sideways like this, right, then that means it affects how the lips have to be drawn as well, like where the middle of the lips are indicated. So instead of putting it in the middle like this, it would be slightly more to the, it would end slightly more to the left side. And it gives a more better perspective in terms of where Kota's looking at. By the way, guys, I hope you guys don't take everything I say to heart. I may have experience in art, but it does not mean I have the right advice. I think that's like the best way to put it. Because I could be saying this about perspective, but I could be completely wrong. I'm just doing what's like most comfortable for me. Or like the best way I like to think of it. Wait, are we sure it's this? Guys, I think we're using the wrong pen. The pen looks way too different from the other eye. Hold up. We gotta figure this shit out. Oh no. Oh fuck, wait a minute. Oh. How did we fuck up this badly, guys? Is this the pen? Is this the I think this is the pen. Did I use I think I used the wrong pen. It is this pen. Wait. Shit. Can you rate my monster model in Discord? Hold up. See, this is I guess this is a nice thing about drawing streams. I can have a lot easier time to interact with everybody in terms of like Discord and stuff and links. Is that the puppet? The puppet character from FNAF Final the fucking the Five Nights at Freddy's? The puppet? No, I'm sorry. What type of monster is that? Guys, I'm kind of liking this. I'm starting to like this pen a lot more. Hold up. I think we're about to switch it up a bit here, y'all. I don't know. Okay, now what pen was that? Hold up. Oh, yeah, it was this one. I mean, we can just keep. I'm just gonna tell the difference with that I used a different pen for the eye, right? Surely nobody. Surely nobody. Okay, because Koda's not looking down, like down at us, I can't make the eye, bottom eye look like that. I have to make it more rounder. Damn, I'm sorry, Croc. I couldn't see it. I can see the resemblance, though. I can see it. The lines, the curves, I can see it. Send the final. Send the final project when you're finished, Croc. Oh, no, I'm looking forward to it. God, I have to. Okay, that's the select tool. And I just do that. Oh no. No. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, the eye looks so weird because it's like at a different font. I don't. God damn it. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, Ben, stop that. Fine. It looks fine. Leave it be. Her eyes in like a different yeah. Like a different brush. You can tell. I mean, worst case scenario, we can like just redraw it, but anyways. So fuck.
But remember, don't hesitate to call on me for anything. Like you said, a human being, I'm going to make you take that chance. Things have been different for me ever since I met Hildy. I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Yeah, we'll leave the pupils later. I can't see this is another issue. Whenever I try to finish these sketches, I like take a bajillion years on just like the smallest things. Is anybody going to AX, by the way? A lot of people going to AX. Needs to be a little bit fixed. AX is Anime Expo. Anime Expo is like probably one of the biggest anime convention events you can go to. Too poor. So true. The AX tickets have went so high actually. That's kind of like it made me not want to go. I usually go to AX almost every year, but the prices are so expensive. Kind of just like I kind of went like, oh, I can skip out on this year. That's fine. I think it's also because there isn't like a lot of things where I'm into that I would really want at AX compared to like previous years. I don't know, it's just me. Really like controversial take, but I feel like the recent stuff has been kind of stale to me. Nothing really that's catching my eye. I end up rewatching old anime for nostalgia. And don't get me wrong, there's probably a lot of good anime that came out. You know, I can't lie. Right? Whatever, for example, like Dungeon Meshi for Friren's Journey, right? Unfortunately, I can see like the reason why it's popular and why a lot of people like them and why it's really good. It's just not something that I'm interested in. Yeah, it can be very expensive. And they can get pretty expensive. I remember when in my previous last year when I went to AX, I had saved up money because I was planning on cosplaying there was a lot of things I wanted to get at AX 2023. And so I saved up like crazy and I cosplayed, I went off 4 days and I bought, I think I spent around like 1 to 2K. I could have spent more, but I think that it would be pretty bad if I did. I hope you know, like, a lot of people spend a lot of money at AX. A lot of people, like, actually generally just even save up for AX, like, the next years and stuff. That's how big AX is, and that's how like a lot of people like save up money for it. The reason why. There's a lot of things, a lot of big companies, a lot of events, huge, massive artist alley. Like probably the biggest artist alley you'll like probably go to, filled like with people, artists. I remember last year it was so congested to the point where it just feels like it's hard to breathe. You can smell everybody near you. That's how bad it was actually. I think I just needed a break because that was kind of disgusting, not gonna lie. It was pretty bad. Like, I'm sorry people, but like, fuck. I did not come to AX to smell people's body odors. Kind of nasty. But you know, hey, I get it. You know, a lot of people come to AX, right? I think also the reason why I decided to not to go is because I think last year really devastated me, guys. Barely any money off of Roblox. Not the Roblox. No, I'm telling you, dude. If you were to ever go to and experience the AX life, you would see it. Now, see, as you can see, I don't really know how to draw hands. I just draw blocks and I call it a day. So I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm gonna struggle with that a bit. We draw a face a bit. I guess we should draw the weapon. No, it doesn't have the same feature as Procreate does. It doesn't automatically make the line straight. Hmm. Oh. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about donating. Don't worry. I may be complaining, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain. I'm struggling to get used to this Clip Studio and this tablet. It's something I need to get used to anyway, so don't worry about it, guys. When in drawing streams, I'm always going to be using this. I will not be streaming on my iPad. So I'm trying to remember how this weapon is supposed to look. So we can do this. We can copy paste, and if we do that, you just slightly move it up and it'll create like a duplicate and it'll look a bit, it'll give it a bit more dimension that we want it to have. So it seems like it ends a bit more further. Well, gotta do that. We're doing it, guys. Fuck. Hold up. The line isn't straight, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be straight. It's okay. R34? What does that mean? I need emphasization. I have no idea what that means, bunny. Why is it? Oh, it's soft. I was wondering why the eraser was just kind of blurry. Hmm. I literally don't know what that means. Like, unless it's something that I'm not getting or it's going through my head, but you're gonna have to emphasize. Maybe never mind. Should we use the line? I think we should use the line. Kind of doomed. Here, wait. We can do this. Some general idea. So I can... Yeah. It's a little crooked, but fuck it. We ball. I think that's fine. Okay. Oops. By the way, if anybody's earlier time zone than I am, happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July. If the stream goes on till, like, it hits 12, then I will say it again. Yes, America Day, happy 4th of July for those that have an earlier time zone than I do. Please go easy on the fireworks, everybody. I'm praying we can end this stream before 12 because the moment it hits 12, guys, my power is surely to die in like a high chance, high percentage because of those fireworks that are gonna go off. Who knows? I'm scared. Fireworks are scary. I think okay, they're pretty. They're very pretty. But man, they are pretty scary. It can be fireworks can get very dangerous super easily. I feel like people like don't understand that, especially people that just mess around with it thinking it's funny. Like it's nice, it's good to have fun, don't get me wrong. Just don't be stupid, you know? Don't like be those people where you'll aim fireworks at like your neighbor's window because you think it's funny. Thinking nothing's gonna happen. Fireworks are still fucking technically explosives. And a lot of people don't understand that. Which is very interesting to me, actually. Yeah, don't. That's like the opposite of what you're supposed to do. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna put these two. I'm gonna make a folder, put these two in here together. And then I'm going to make another layer so I can start to work on this area. Yeah, it seems solid enough. Don't bonfire art. Background and forth. Just be careful. You gotta be careful. That's fine. Can we delete this part? hello, Lucifer. You're stinky. No facts in chat. Hold up. Hold up. Come on. I ain't stinky. Alright, the weapon seems pretty okay. But a weapon's done. What? I can't even... Ugh. Okay, we'll just remember which layer is which. Alright. Small little break, guys. I know I didn't do much, guys, but I have a beautiful mocha cake sitting next to me that I wanted that's telling me, Bun, you should eat me. So I'm gonna take a second to eat my mocha roll cake. Stop calling me snacky. For those that don't know what a mocha roll cake is, it is like how do I explain? I'm surely everybody here knows what a mocha roll cake is, right? Like a roll cake. It's a shitty drawing, but it's a mocha roll cake, everybody. actually my Discord sound effect when I join calls. Mocha is really good. And mocha roll cake is like, it's something that, you know how when you like, when there's a birthday cake, right guys, when there's like a cake in general, you guys don't go buying that shit every fucking day because you like want to eat it, you know? That's how it feels like when it comes to this mocha roll cake. Because it is not cheap. It's good, but it's something I can't really like buy every day to eat. As opposed to like a cream bread. Alright, taking my last bite, and then we'll go back. All right. Eat more. I'm sorry, guys. I am an enabler, so like, especially when it comes to eating. So honestly, if you guys want to eat, fucking eat. Just do it. What's holding you back? What is this? This is a sword, a weapon. Okay. I'm such a bad influence. Honestly, for glasses, if I remember correctly, usually people give you the tip to like draw the very thick, and then you erase the middle, or you can just draw the lens like that, or you can like just like outline it. It's like the best, not best, but the easiest, most convenient way that I like to draw glasses or sunglasses. Like, it's not perfect, but like personally, in my opinion, like I don't really think I need to do things perfect when it comes to these things, because I know no matter how hard I try, it's not gonna come out perfect. Alright, good night, good night. Yeah, I'm an enabler. I'm the type of person where if you want to buy something, but you're kind of like thinking about it, I will be that person to be like, do it. What's holding you back? You want it, right? Go buy it. You know? Like, you gotta do what makes you happy. Go do it. Go You want to drink more boba even though you've already had 3 boba drinks today? Drink it! Grab one! Fuck it! What's holding you back? Only your thoughts. You know? You've had your, like, if you consume too much ice cream today, but you still want to consume a bit more, then do it. Consume that ice cream. I ate so much yesterday, guys. For those that don't know, yesterday I went to meet up with some friends I haven't met in a long, long time. And one of them is actually Shiro. For those that don't know Shiro, the person I stream a lot of games with. I met up with Shiro, and I met up with another friend, Jen. And, you know, we had a lot of fun. I tend to go down to where my friend Shiro is a lot because they have a lot of Pokemon card shops. And I love Pokemon card collecting, as you guys know. So I went yesterday, I visited Shiro, I visited my friend Jen. All 3 of us hanged out. And it was nice. Went to Pokemon card. We went to a place called Round 1. They usually have a lot of crane games. Where you can, it's like the thing you see a lot in like Japanese blogs, like JP blogs where people go to Japan. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Otoko Panda. I will hydrate as soon. I'll do it right now. Fuck it. Ugh, I keep touching my tablet screen thinking it's an iPad, but it's not. So, and I love crane games. I love crane games. I love grabbing like the plushies, winning them. You know, not to boast to my skills, but I used to be good at, you know, getting plushies from the crane machines. You know? Like I'd grab quite a bit. Whenever I went, I would always get at least 1 or 2 plushies. Like, that's how I would say. I would always get 1 or 2 plushies every time I went. Without fail. Am I pro at it? Absolutely not. But I enjoyed it. But recently, they've kind of changed their whole crane game. I guess the way they set it up, which kind of got me sad. Because they made it a lot more shitty. And when I say shitty, I mean it like, oh, you know? Like, now it's like, you can tell it's like, oh yeah, we don't want you to win. We want you to just waste your money on trying. Which made me sad, because the reason why I liked Round 1 so much is because it was a crane game place where you can actually win. Compared to a lot of other places out there. So that generally made me sad. I was still able to get, you know, I was still able to get 2 plushies at the very least, but it was still a sad moment. I remember I won like 5 plushies once. That was nice. Emotional damage. There's your emotional damage. Ah. You can flip that. Oh, shit. I need to make them a little bit smaller. Oh shit. As you can see, I fucking suck at drawing glasses, but so I'm not giving it too much thought when I'm drawing this right now. Oops. Honestly, it might just be better to erase this and then just duplicate this. Just like how I did with mine. We'll do that. And then we'll flip it. Yeah, that already kind of looks significantly better. Why didn't I just do this before? Why do I make it harder for myself? I will say, I don't think I'll be finishing this on stream. But I'll finish it in my own time. Just because, I'm just a little bit worried that once it hits 12, the fireworks are gonna go woo. And then it might mess up my power. But we'll see. Okay. I think this is pretty set. Pretty good. seems fine for now. And then we can clean this up. Okay, and then after this, we should do the hair. So we'll make a folder, put that in there. So like face, cosmetics wise, and then we'll work on the hair. Lower the opacity.
But remember, don't hesitate to call on me for anything. Like you said, a human being, I'm going to make you take that chance. Things have been different for me ever since I met Hildy. I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Hi, sir. Brush paid or free one? I think it's a free one, but you gotta understand, all of these brushes that I have been things that I kind of like got randomly, so I don't even think I remember what brush this is. Like, I don't think I remember where I got this brush from. But yes, hello, welcome back from vacation, by the way. Where'd you go for vacation, if you don't mind me asking? And did you have fun? Vancouver. Oh, Canada? Wait, that's Canada, right? I think that's Canada. Oh my god, that's expensive for a Gundam? Are Gundams usually not expensive? Like, I know Legos have been pretty fucking expensive these days. Canadian. Damn, we got some Gundam lovers in here. I don't really know much about Gundam. I think it's because I'm not a really big fan of robots. But tell me, why do you like Gundam so much? Do you like building? Do you like the robot aspect? Ooh. I think you should take some pictures of your Gundam and then send it in the Discord. Whatever you, if you want to. No, don't for like no need to force if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. Oh my god, you know what the crazy thing is, sir? Like, Shiro loves Power Rangers and like Super Sentai. I don't know about Transformers, but Shiro loves that. I remember Shiro would show me a bunch of the Power Rangers and the Super Sentai like stuff. Show me like the transformations and stuff. It was really funny. Not saying like his like what he likes is funny, but like, you know, some of the transformations were a little bit funny. Like, I remember one of them, like, he told me that, like, it was hilarious how the green Power Ranger, everybody had, like, really cool poses, but then, like, the green Power Ranger had, like, the most stupidest poses. It was really funny. I forgot which series it was. I could probably ask Shiro right now. Hold on. Ah, yes, I got it. Shiro's, the Gokaiger. The Gokaiger Power Rangers. That was the one he showed me. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, Zerv. Yeah. I love how you I love how you know which one. What the fuck? I just asked him, he's like, go Kaiser. Big Gokai fanboy. You and Shiro would get along so well. Like, genuinely. Shiro's a massive Power Ranger fan. He always, like, talks about it. He's always very enthusiastic about it. It makes me want to watch it. Hi, Kota-chan! Hello! Yo! How are you, Kota-chan? How are you? Hi, Pookie. Oh yeah, the Green Ranger poses. Oh my, it's so funny. He showed me it and I couldn't stop laughing. I really couldn't stop laughing. That was hilarious. I was like laughing so bad. I was like, why is he posing like that and everybody else is so cool? Oh, no, I'm hoping the cleaning goes well though. I hate cleaning. Are you almost done or is it far from done at least? Praying that it's close to being done. Well, thank you for the stretch. I shall stretch right now. It's never done? No. I can ask him honestly. What like are you saying which like in general like of like the whole like Power Ranger series or just specifically Gokaiger? In general? Okay, hold on. Little chat wants to know who your favorite ranger is in general. Shiro's my favorite ranger. So true, so true. So true, Shiro's my favorite ranger too. As we await Shiro's response. Shiro's probably thinking about it. We got it. Alright. So from the top of Shiro's head, we have two contenders. We have Ko from Dai Ranger, or Takeru from Shinkenger? Do you recognize them, sir? My glorious King Takeru Shiba? Ah, okay, okay. Art fight? You know, I've seen people do quote art fights, but I have no idea what art fight is. Yeah, I kind of don't know what art fight is. Now that I think about it. Playing drawing game that happens yearly? Tell Shiro they've got good taste. Okay, okay. Chat says you've got good taste, Shiro. He laughed. There's 2 teams and you can upload your OCs and then other people can draw them and you draw for other people and get points whenever you draw something. Oh. The team with most points win. Oh, okay. Are you doing it, Kota-chan? Ooh, okay, okay. I don't know. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. I'd be down to do next year. No, don't do it, Sheriff. Don't do it. There's no point in doing it now. I hope you know this is literally a drawing stream. I can draw in silence without a problem. Save it, you fool. If you're gonna which one is very fun, we should join together. Oh, I'm down. Let's do it together. I'm down to do it next year so that when we're both more free. That sounds a lot of fun. Saving for the Terraria stream or maybe an ERBS stream so you have no communications. Dude, that'd be awful. Honestly, your best luck is probably the ERBS stream because, like, no communication is pretty bad in Irbies. That's only if you want to cuck me. Terraria would be like if I have to like hold myself back from screaming in pain. If we already got no communication for Zero, it's over. Oh, that's so true, actually. That's so fucking true. Hold up. But it's even, like, it's even more worse because if that happens, not only we don't get any communication from me or Shiro, Kota's alone. The third person's alone, and that's probably Kota. But you just hear Kota-chan crying. I can't say anything. I can be like, it's okay, Kota-chan. I'm just silent. Oh yeah, Kota commentary? It's Kota's stream now. It's not my stream no more. It's Kota's stream now. You're so right. That's so big brain. Alright, Kota. I'm gonna need you to take over my my streaming tomorrow. Cause we all know where this IRL boys band is gonna go. Possibly tomorrow. You know, I had a conversation with Shiro about ERBS now that I think about it, and it kind of makes me feel bad. So, I know that, okay, so I know I generally don't watch... Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. So, when Bun started playing ERBS, Bun did not really watch any stream. Bun, like, I originally was not the type of person to really watch streamers in general, or like streams. Like, I would just kind of play, like, I would just play, and that's it. Like, I wouldn't really watch people. Or, like, I wouldn't watch tournaments either, right? Like, for example, like, esports, League of Legends. Like, all of my friends were super into watching, like, and voting for their, like, best team to, like, win the esports. I just was never interested, which is why I don't think I was very interested in watching streams back then. So, when ERBS was getting bigger and bigger, there was, like, people that obviously streamed it. And, you know, there were some really iconic players. But I just didn't know because I just don't watch streams. So I had a conversation with Shiro and it was kind of sad the more I thought about it because apparently there's been people that are actually pretty well known in the ERBS community, but I just didn't know who they were because I didn't know they were streamers or they were really big in the ERBS community. And I kind of felt bad because I'd be like, oh hey, you know, you're cool. I don't know who you are, but yeah, welcome. Like, I think the number one thing that bring this conversation in the first place was when I didn't know who what Shuvi senpai was. You guys, this is how unfamiliar I am with streams and the tourneys in general. I don't know what a caster is. Shiro had to, like, explain to me what a caster was. Like, Shuvi senpai, the person that came by, they were a caster. They are a caster for this game, which means that they're the type of person that does the commentary for the tournaments that happen in ERBS. So they're super well known. They've been around for forever. Quoting this from what Shiro told me. And I don't know. I felt kind of bad because I didn't know. And kind of like, should I do my research? Should I go and like see who's like well known now? Because I feel like I don't know, I feel really bad. I straight up was like, what's a caster? The fuck? Yeah, I think you were there. I don't know if you were there, Kota Tom. Maybe it was when we played with Alice? Or it was that day where we played together, I think, and then were you there? Oh, okay. Yes. It was tragic moments. Shiro wasn't like the most disbelief. Shiro was kind of like, But I can't believe you don't know what a fucking caster is, or you don't even know who Shubi-senpai is. He's been around for ages. He's ancient. He's been around. I'm like, fuck. I don't know. I'm sorry. And then he was like, now he's just a fisherman. I'm like, I'm sorry. Because the context was that I would just be like, Shubi-senpai, like, I don't know who you are, but, like, you're cool. Well, yeah, you're a fisherman. You're a fisherman from now on. It was just a random commentary. I didn't have any thought behind it. No ill intentions whatsoever. Until Shiro was like, what? He's a caster. And I was like, what the fuck is a caster? He's like, fuck. That's where we got the fisherman from. Because I was thinking of the fisherman casting. You know, casting your pole, your fishing line. It's doomed. It's really doomed. But it's okay. Shiro is educating me on things that I do not know about. So we can prevent that from happening. Like, yeah. Like, there's names that I've heard of, right? And then, like, but I've only heard of them because, you know, like, Kota and Shiro would talk about them very frequently. Thank you for the posture check. Rusty Za. Yes, thank you for posture check. Yes, thank you. I needed that. How'd you know I don't, my posture is always doomed whenever I draw? I mean, I feel like that's not really a surprise anymore for a lot of artists. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You just unconsciously do it. Like, you don't even think about it. It's just, your body just does it. Your mind doesn't even think about it. It happens, and you're just like, and then afterwards, when you realize it, you're like, fuck. It's already been like 3 hours since I've been in this position. We can leave it at that. Yeah, we can leave it at that. There was? Who? Who was that? Hold up. Advice? Fuck, who was it? Is it the guy that was guiding me on the Darko stuff? I remember him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume pronouns. Them. Like, I remember them, they were guiding me on Darko. They even had their own Darko build that they gave me the code for. That was neat. I still use it till this day. I love that build. That build is great. No, it's not. I don't think, oh no. I don't think it's that. Ooh. 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 Shit. I don't know. No. No popular. I'm sorry. You guys, I don't go to like people's pages and like look at how many followers they have. Like I just if we talk and you're nice, like it's like, "Oh, you're nice. I like you." Uh, I don't remember. There's a lot of people that giving me advice because I kind of suck at Urbies. Yeah, she's a streamer. Check mark? That's how you know when they have a check mark next to their name? They're a streamer? Verified or partner with Twitch? Oh, what the hell? Let's see if I mean, you know, I'd be grateful and thankful if that would happen in the future. But that's a far goal. You know, it kind of makes me wonder why people come to watch my Irby streams. Because I kind of suck at it. I feel like, just from my opinion, I feel like people would want to watch ERBS streams where, like, the streamer's really good at the game. That makes me wonder. So it's like, I wonder why people come by. Like, I mean, I appreciate it, but it's like, I kind of suck, yo. Oh. I don't know, guys. I just know that I want to have fun. Even though I suck. But who cares if I suck? As long as I'm having fun, that's all I really care about. Aw. Thanks, guys. I'm just a wee little... I don't know. What do you guys consider me? Remember I asked this question a couple times already. Most people say girl failure. Some people say gremlin. Oh, thank you for hydrate, Crystal. Thank you, thank you. Let me hydrate right now. Alright, hold up. We don't gotta go there, you know? Why is it always a stinker? Why does it always have to be a stinker? Hold up. Surely I'm not a stinker. Surely that's not my main thing here, guys. Coffee ad. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Actually, when I went to hang out with Shiro, and my friend Jen, we actually went to go visit a lot of coffee shops because I really wanted to visit the coffee shops in their area. They have a lot of nice coffee shops compared to where I am. So that was nice. There was places where I was kind of like, okay, like could be better. And some places where it's like, okay, I did not like that. And then I found one place that I super loved their espresso. I think their espresso was fucking solid. Best drink. Shiro didn't like it, but I loved it. I think it's because we also got separate drinks. We got like 2 different drinks, but the one I got was great. I loved it. No, Elia, you're good. You're good. I mean, like, the background with the colors, guys, the sketch, this is like pre-made before the stream, guys. This was pre-made before the stream. I'm just cleaning up and line arting right now. That's been the entire. It's two hours, guys, and I'm not even like close. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss too much. I've been trying to get into coffee with flat whites. If you're trying to get into coffee, okay, if you're trying to get into flat whites, right? The one thing I recommend is that, okay, so the reason why people have a difficult time with flat whites is because flat whites are stronger than latte, because lattes and flat whites have the same amount of coffee in them, except that flat whites have less milk, right? And some people have a difficult time because it's like they're used to like flavored lattes, right? What I like to do is I like to order flat whites with a little bit of simple syrup. If there's a coffee shop that sells a flat white, they will have simple syrup. Ask that. Ask them for like some simple syrup to mix in, and it'll make the flat white a lot easier to drink without really tainting the taste of the coffee. I recommend that. Bread addict. I missed the bread addict from V. He's not wrong either. So Sona, no! Don't worry. Don't ever feel like needing to repay me. I just draw. In fact, like, I kind of, how should I say it? I kind of like drawing a lot of like friends, like personas. So like, I really like enjoy drawing your persona a lot. And I just didn't want to like I swear I could have drawn. Let me just like. Okay, I gotta stop mumbling. So I could have drawn you more, but I was worried you'd be kind of like, why is Bun drawing me a lot? I don't know. I think it's also because I draw myself a lot in thumbnails, so I like drawing a lot of friends instead, and it's like, it's nice. It's a nice feeling, you know? It's like I like to draw something nice for friends a lot. Which is why I like to draw like Shiro and G sometimes. I draw Ren. I draw Mitsu. Sadly, like, there's not much that I can do too much of just because, I'm already busy trying to draw a lot of like my thumbnail stuff. But whenever I get the free time, it's like a little fun thing. It's like whatever I'm thinking of. We are collab? Oh my god, our collab? I'm down. I don't want to ruin Kota-chan's art though. Kawaii. Yes. It's not that bitter, adds more sugar. If that's the case, then I think you should start with, you should definitely start with flavored lattes if that's the case. Okay, so coffee shops. Actual coffee shops, not some fucking coffee shop that's going to sell you a fucking mocha frap and call it a day and you're gonna call that coffee. No. Coffee shops. Where they sell you, where they'll have a menu and they'll mostly specialize in coffee, right? Like, no bullshit whatsoever. They specifically will have flavored lattes or their specialty drinks, right? They will have a specialty menu, right? Or you can ask you can usually ask the register, the person that's in charge of the cash register. They should be plenty nice. You can just ask them, what is your most popular drink? What do people like most? What do you recommend? And they'll let you know. Like, they're never shy to like recommend people like certain things from their menu. And also, like, it also helps a lot because you can let them know, like, oh, I can't, I'm like lactose intolerant, so I want something with almond milk, but what tastes best with almond milk, right? Or you can be like, oh, I like coffee, and I like to taste the strong taste, like, I like the strong taste of coffee, but I also want it to be really sweet. What do you recommend? Like, always notice, the people that work at the coffee shops will know their menu and how their drinks taste like more than you will. So, oh, don't ever be afraid to ask them. You always have to ask them. That's why I always ask. I always go and I always go like, hey, like, what do you guys recommend? Or like, you know what? I want coffee, but I want something pretty sweet today. Like, what do you recommend on the sweeter side? You know? Or it's kind of like, the number one thing, it's like, if I'm craving matcha, right? I always ask them, what kind of grade matcha do you guys use? Do you guys use ceremonial grade, premium grade, right? Or just regular graded matcha, you know? Is your matcha sweetened or unsweetened, right? Or is it kind of like, do you sweeten your matcha with honey or do you sweeten it with simple syrup? It's a bunch of questions you can ask them. I swear. I feel like people don't understand. Coffee shop workers, they actually, they're like totally okay with you asking questions. In fact, I think most of the time, they're actually happy to answer your questions. Because people work at coffee shops because they like coffee, right? Because they've taken the interest in coffee. Because working at a coffee shop is not easy. You have to learn how to properly make coffee for other people that specifically like very specialty type coffees. So these are people that are passionate about coffee. They're passionate about the drinks. So don't ever be afraid to ask them whenever you go to an actual coffee shop. Like maybe 5% of the time, it'll be somebody that's like not really interested. But usually you can tell when somebody's not that interested, right? Just from like the way they speak, from the way they look. like the way they like give you the expression of their face, right? So like, you know, just go for it. What do you mean ruin hello? I mean, you know, Kota-chan's art is so beautiful. I don't wanna taint it. Right? There's also the situation where if you know yourself well enough, you know, or like you've had enough like coffee, like you've already tried a lot of drinks at coffee shops before, like when you see the menu, you'll know what you like, right? You'll know what you like. You'll know like what exactly you don't like and what exactly you do like. Like that's another like nice thing about it when it comes to visiting a lot of specialty coffee shops. You'll generally know like which ones you like, which ones you don't like as you try more and more things. For example, I don't like espresso tonics. Espresso tonics are things that you'll only find in specialty coffee shops. Sometimes. Not even all specialty coffee shops have this, but sometimes you will find something on the menu and it's called an espresso tonic. Espresso tonics are basically espresso, like a double shot espresso with sparkling water. That's an espresso tonic. I generally do not like espresso tonics. I think, to me personally, they taste kind of nasty. But there's people that actually really like them out there. So, especially in public couldn't be me. I mean, yeah, like if you have social anxiety, then you gotta kind of depend on your own there. You're on your own, you know? But generally, coffee shop people are very social. Very social. You have to be kind of social, actually. Because a lot of business workers generally will go to specialty coffee shops. And they like to chat a lot. They like to do a lot of little conversations, small talk. So you kind of are forced as a specialty coffee shop worker to kind of be good at socializing, be good to socialize with people. Or in general, like you'll start to like it. You know, you think I was good at socializing? Fuck no. I had super bad social anxiety. And not gonna lie, the coffee shop I joined, I didn't know that you had to be... I didn't know coffee shops were like that. In fact, I'm kind of shocked that I got hired at a specialty coffee shop, considering my experience. My experience was like little to none. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that was like my experience when it came to coffee. There are specialty coffee shops that won't hire people unless you actually have the experience of working at one or your experience with coffee in general, because they wouldn't necessarily want people to be able to steam milk and do latte art without an issue and know how espresso machines work and know how espresso is supposed to taste like. Usually a specialty coffee shop in the morning, every time they open in the morning shift, before they open, they will always pull a shot of espresso to taste if the espresso shot tastes fine. Because you have to adjust any settings to make sure that the espresso tastes good. Which is why it's very important to have experience. One day I'll like... I don't know. I think like another... I think kind of nice sometimes because I just ramble about coffee. Because I don't think I would ever want to do... I don't think people would ever be interested in coming by a coffee stream where I just talk about coffee for like 2 hours. I could probably talk about it for 5 hours straight. But these are the moments where it's kind of nice. Art is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Kota-chan. Thank you. I love your art, Kota-chan. Lattes are great. I think the one thing that kind of gets to me, I always talk about this, I always say it, and I will never shut up about it. I hate it when people judge others when it comes to their personalized way of drinking coffee, right? Everybody has their own way that they want to drink coffee. If there's a certain way you enjoy it, then that's the way you want to enjoy it, right? There shouldn't be any judging. I feel like generally, you know, there are places okay, so for me, the only reason why I think this way is because everybody has different opinions. Everybody has different tastes in coffee, different things they like in coffee, right? I feel like just because, like, you know a lot about coffee doesn't mean that everybody needs to enjoy it the same way as you do, kind of situation, right? You can suggest people to drink coffee in the way that you believe is the best, but that doesn't necessarily going to mean that they should like it, you know? And there's people that get upset when there's people that enjoy the coffee the way they do, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. Coffee's coffee, right? Yes, I understand when I say coffee's coffee, there are certain, you know, situations where that doesn't really, that kind of matters, right? But I'm not gonna judge somebody that's going to come into a coffee shop and order, and it's like, what, like a vanilla latte extra sweet, you know? Like, I'm not gonna judge somebody for enjoying their coffee that way. You know, if that's what they like it and they like super sweet drinks, and that's totally fine. There's people out there that go like, why are you here if you want something super sweet? Because this is a specialty coffee shop. They're not gonna have things that are super sweet. Go to somewhere else. Go somewhere else there where they sell something super sweet, right? But it's kind of like, you know, like, leave them be. Like, let them enjoy the coffee. Let them enjoy it the way they want to enjoy it. It's fine. It's not hurting anybody, you know? Alright, the 15 sugar. I mean, you know what? You do you, right? You do you. If that's how you enjoy it, then, like, fuck it, right? What if I like to drink coffee out of a colander? Okay, see, look here. Like, when I say enjoying your coffee, I'm saying, like, how you enjoy your coffee in terms of, like, what you add in your coffee. Not in terms of where you drink it. Okay, I would question you if you drank it out of a colander. I'm very excited to visit Canada next year, guys. Because I really want to visit the coffee shops in Canada. I really want to, like, see what's up. See if they have any good coffee beans. Good roasters, you know? I actually really liked one of the coffee shops back when I visited Shiro, that I bought their bag of coffee beans. Apparently they, like, roast their own. They have, like, a specific roasting company that they're with. I think they roast their own beans, but I could be wrong. I need to look into that. There's actually some coffee shops that roast their own beans. Now, I feel like this is another misinterpretation, right? People think that just because a coffee shop that roasts their own beans think that they're gonna be like, oh, that's a top-notch, you know, coffee shop. No, right? Like, sometimes even if they roast their own beans, those beans might not even be that great. I've had that situation many times. I've had it where I've tried their, like, I was excited because I found out a coffee shop roasted their own beans. I tried their espresso. Kind of sucked. If I had to be fair. If I had to be honest. I didn't like it at all. But also, you know, there could be a situation where the roasted beans that they have could be specifically for, you know, maybe pour overs, right? I feel like a lot of people, like, another general idea is that, like, so there's like different, the two main things that a specialty coffee shop will sell you, right? The two different types of coffees, right? The way they extract it, the two different ways is espressos, right? The most common one. And there's pour overs. Pour overs will usually be the second most common because there are some places that have it and some places that don't. But usually they will. Pour over coffee. It's the one where they'll like hand drip you it themselves, right? Pour overs are nice. Pour overs are nice, don't get me wrong, right? But for God fucking sake, do not order a pour over if you're going to add milk and sugar. I think this is one of the things where I personally think like this is where I will judge you moment. If you order a pour over, right? And you order it iced or you order it with like milk and sugar, it's kind of like just get a latte if that's going to be the case. Pour overs are supposed to be drank hot and black. You're not supposed to add, it's like if you add milk and sugar or if you ask them to ice it, you kind of ruin the true taste of what that pour over is supposed to taste like. Because it's meant to be a pour over. It's meant to be hot drip coffee, just black. And it's like, people can argue, it's like, oh, I just want to try like what the pour over coffee tastes like. Surely I can taste it, you know, with adding it milk and sugar, but it's kind of like, you know, you can get the same taste from lattes. Also the other reason why is because those beans that are used for pour overs are very different compared to espressos. Pour over beans will usually be on the lighter tasting or lighter roasting beans, which means that they're lighter roasted, and when they're lighter roasted they have taste notes that are more fruity, more acidic, and a little bit more sour in my opinion. And those are the taste notes that you want to taste from pure black coffee. Espresso will usually have specific beans that are mostly the most recommended. Espresso beans are the medium roasted beans, and they're usually more full-bodied beans. They taste more full-bodied, which means that they have like taste notes very like commonly with like cacao nibs or dark chocolate, you know? Very dark, like those, that's what usually is the most common for espresso. Now, there are some coffee shops that sell, you know, dark roasted coffee beans. Dark roasted coffee usually could be or like either, you know, pour over or it could be espresso. But they're generally not popular. The reason why they're not popular is because they're extremely bitter. People will usually order specifically dark roasted beans if they want super bitter coffee. And bitter coffee meaning that they probably just want to wake the fuck up. Another thing is usually there's also the price range. The reason why pour overs are more expensive than espressos or lattes is because pour overs use beans that are more expensive. They're single origin beans. Single origin is usually the type of beans that you use for pour overs. I cannot believe this is just Bun talking about coffee. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling about coffee. I'm just gonna continue. Fuck it. I'm just drawing. So there's also like there's a lot to coffee. I feel like a lot of people just don't know. There's single origin and there's like mixed beans. I forgot. There's a term for it. I kind of forgot. It's been a while. Single origin means that it comes from one single place, right? One single farm, one single area that they've cultivated those beans at, which makes them special. those are specifically going to be for single origin and for pour overs because that's what makes the taste notes very strong for pour overs. Espresso is more concentrated. It can be mixed. You mix it to get a specific full body taste that espresso usually gives out, which is why it's very mixed, which means that it's mixed from different regions, different beans, different farms to get the specific taste notes, which is why there's a lot more espresso beans because it's just a bunch of regions mixed together and people and roasters finding out which regions taste the best mixed together and what taste notes that they have. Okay, and then... Oh shit, hold up. Oh my god, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Hold on, we can fix this. Just do this. Copy paste, put that up there.
But remember, don't hesitate to call on me for anything. Like you said again,
There you go.
I'm going to make you take that chance. Things have been different for me ever since I met Hildy. I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Oh, you know what another nice thing is? You can totally ask a specialty coffee shop if their syrups are house made, in-house made, which means that they make their syrups like at their coffee shops by hand. Like it's not like some brand. Coffee shops that have their own in-house syrups usually are really good and hits really well, but sometimes that doesn't hit well, and I kind of witnessed that for the first time yesterday. Also, generally kind of shocked because usually coffee shops that make their own in-house syrup, usually really good, you know? It's not artificial flavoring or anything, right? But when I went to a coffee shop and they had their own special in-house syrup, and it was like a vanilla bean. It was a vanilla bean syrup. I was kind of shocked because it kind of didn't really taste good. Like, yeah, it just did not taste good, which was very sad. It didn't really taste like anything, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it didn't even taste like vanilla, which is wild. Because vanilla bean is very strong. I feel like people don't understand, like, people, like, misunderstand, but vanilla bean is very strong. Because especially if you supposedly make it in-house. Because you would make it from vanilla bean, for the vanilla bean itself. And vanilla bean is very strong. So I don't know how they fucked it up, but that was kind of sad. And I think what made it more sad was because that was like my first coffee of the day. It kind of ruined it. So I just know I'm never gonna go there again. Their coffee doesn't really taste much either, which also was sad. I don't know, that whole coffee shop was sad. Like, I've tried all of my other friends' drinks too to see if there was any hope. I also did not like their drinks either. I think that coffee shop was just not the greatest. Or their beans weren't good, or I don't know what it was. No. stupid. Yeah, sorry, what was I? I was talking about going to Canada and trying out the coffee shops in Canada. I have high expectations, not gonna lie. I always hear good things about Canadian coffee shops. So I have super high expectations right now. I'm gonna do some finishing touches on the hair. This is a funny meme actually. So I have a friend that I visit coffee shops with them very frequently. And it's like the running joke between us where like I won't take anything else seriously except for coffee. Because like there was a time where we were laughing about something really stupid in the car, and then when we arrived at the coffee shop, apparently I didn't notice this, but I had a very serious expression on my face when I was trying the coffee. Which, to be fair, I feel like I don't know, I'm very not judgmental, but I take my coffee very seriously. I think it's also because, like, you know, it's something that's supposed to... The number one thing for me is that coffee is kind of like that one drink of the day that's supposed to start off your day. Which is why I take it extra seriously, because it's kind of like, if it's not good, then it's kind of like, what, like, you know... If this was my first drink of the day and I had this in the morning, like, I'd be fucking devastated. So I take it very seriously. And also, it's nice to know which coffee shops are good, because you know, like, you can come back to them. Or there's sometimes they'll sell the beans that they use for their espresso, and if I like it a lot, I can keep that place noted and I can come back there and buy their coffee beans and use it on my own. Which is why I take it very seriously. And which is why I'm going to be very, very fucking serious when I go to Canada. Because Canada is a place where I obviously can't go frequently. So if I'm gonna take it very seriously, because I definitely want to buy some coffee beans to take back with me. And I'm gonna have to be very picky. So my friends are probably gonna fucking look at me and just have a very serious expression on my face and possibly complain or praise their coffee for like an hour. Well, I don't know, we'll have to see. The thing about me and specialty coffee is that once I go to one, I know I can never go back to that coffee shop. Okay, that's one thing too, actually. So when I started working at the specialty coffee shop, guys, I used to be so addicted to like sweet sugary drinks. I would be the person to buy fraps. I would buy matcha fraps, mocha fraps, you know? Caramel fraps. Until I started working at the specialty coffee shop for like around 2 to 3 years. And at some point, I would get my favorite drink, like fraps, and I would drink it and I'd be like, ugh, like, this is too sweet. Or like, oh, the coffee doesn't taste good. Or it's like, I can't even taste the coffee. And that's where I started to convert. And then now I only go to specialty coffee shops. But it also kind of sucks because specialty coffee shops, I'm not gonna lie, they can get very, very pricey. Because they are a specialty coffee shop. And I get it. You know, I get it. But man, does it hurt my wallet. Which is why I try my best to make coffee at home instead. which is why I have a very expensive coffee setup at home. But honestly, you don't really need what I need to make good coffee at home too, either way. Like, I could probably talk about my coffee setup right now. I have a special... I think the most expensive thing on my coffee table at the moment is my coffee grinder. Now, personally, the reason why I invested the most into my grinder was because your coffee grinder matters a lot, right? It's the one thing that you adjust if your coffee does not come out right. And when I say coffee, I mean espresso. I mostly drink espressos. The grinder is what's going to output your espresso a lot, right? And that's the one thing that I have to take very seriously. So I did not shy out of investing in my coffee grinder. And the coffee grinder I have is from a shop from Germany, I think. I think it's Germany. But they are they're called Goat Story, and they specialize in coffee equipment. And they have this special grinder that can be both it could be forgot. You can like take through your grinder with you. Like it's like a fuck. What is that term? What is that word? You can like you can take your grinder with you if you travel somewhere too. Like you can separate it. But then like if not, you can have it in one piece where it's like wired. It can be a handheld grinder. If not, it's a wired electric grinder. And this grinder cost me how much would I say it cost me? I don't know. Do I remember? I think it cost me like $700. This is a $700 coffee grinder. Yeah. And then I have and then you need an espresso machine. And I have the espresso machine from Breville. Breville is the most well-known espresso machine company, I would say. And I have the Bambino Plus. The only reason why I have the Bambino Plus is because there's no need for you to get a high-end grade of the Breville espresso machine. The reason why is because those usually take a while to start up, right? If you want to save on electricity, do not get the expensive, don't get the higher, tier Breville machines. Because if you're trying to save on electricity, you have to, and you're unplugging your espresso machine, you have to wait at least 30 minutes for your espresso machine to heat up. 30 minutes, right? Unless you're going to keep that shit plugged in all the time, right? Then you do you. But if you're not, don't get it. Get the Bambino Plus. The Bambino Plus already heats up in just a span of 3 seconds. That's the greatest part about it. And it does what you need to do, right? If you have a grinder at home already, a separate grinder, and you just need an espresso extraction machine, just get the Breville Bambino Plus. It'll do its job. It has a milk frother and everything. And the milk frother is fine. It works just fine. Yeah. I guess the only downside for the Breville machine is that it does not come with a grinder. Some Breville, usually the higher grade Breville machines come with a grinder, but I don't like their grinder because, personally, it's not specializing in the grinding asset in terms of the machine. So I like to keep a separate machine for the grinder, right? You need a tamper, you need a leveler, right, for your espresso. What else is there? I do have pour-over equipment. Pour-over equipment can also be pricey. The only reason why it can be pricey is because you have to buy a specialized kettle for pour-overs. The reason why you need a specialized kettle is because you need your water to be a very specific temperature when you do your pour-overs, which is why there are specialized kettles. And the most common place you can get your specialized pour-over kettles is probably a place called Fellow. Fellow's pretty well known in the coffee industry. Well known to do a lot of collabs with other coffee shops to do specialized merch. But mostly a lot of people buy their specialized kettle for pour-overs. And that's usually easily $200 right there. I do have one. You also have to buy the pour-over equipment. You have to buy the I forgot what you call them. but it's basically the one that holds the pour over liquid and the top part where you do the pour over hand dripping method. Those are two separate things you have to buy. I usually recommend Japanese websites that sell these because they have really good equipment. They have really high grade material. They use high grade material for those. So I usually like to get mine from them. I forgot what it's called, but usually I recommend that. I don't know. Coffee equipment is expensive. That's the conclusion. I got too distracted with coffee again. I need to stop that. I come visit you, G and Shiro. Oh yeah! I definitely will. I will take you to all of the coffee shops that I personally think is good and amazing, and you're gonna try everything, and we're gonna get over caffeinated. Oh. Oh. I love my back coffees from Dunkin'. Damn. Stay far, far away from especially the coffee shops, but I respect the art. V, you gotta, come on. Stop being a scaredy cat. You gotta try it. It's an experience. Boo. Boo hoo hoo. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna have to end stream here because turning 12 soon. That means fireworks are going to happen at 12. And that means I have a high chance that my power is gonna die. So I'm gonna have to end stream here and prevent that from happening, or in case my power actually does have a high chance of dying and then my stream just stops in the middle. So I'll probably add another drawing stream to finish this up later, maybe. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. Maybe on Saturday. We'll see. Yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming by. I had lots of fun. Honestly, the drawing stream was a lot enjoyable this time. Just because this time I knew what I needed to draw, at the very least. What do you mean one more picture? Get out of here. Boo. Oh, yes. Alrighty. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we have the ERBS stream. Yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody. Good night. Oh.